through. Okay, we're gonna go through the comic panel by panel. I'm gonna explain generally what's happening in each panel. All right, so here we go. It starts off, this is like a metal detector. So this is like an overhead shot, right, of just the ground, straight on the ground. There's like a little couple of rocks here, some debris, the Coca-Cola can or a pop can. It's making like a noise, like metal detectors do. And then, well, I'll have to get to this part in a second. And then this is showing the person who's using the metal detector. And you'll see the metal detector has like weird things coming off of it. The idea of that was on a clarinet, there are these like metal valves. So that was my idea, is that there was like little metal valve-ish type of weird things on it. Yep. Oh, and if you look here, sorry, I need to go back here. There's like a little metal box that has like a semicircle in it, right? Oh, sorry, right there. I was pointing at it on my phone, which didn't do any help. Right there, it's a little box with semicircle thing, and that has like a gauge on it, but it's not really important. So I'm gonna talk about this for a second. So there's like this outer ring here, and then an inner ring here, and then it's attached by spokes, but you can generally see through it, you know what I mean? And in the center you can see through as well. So it's just like two rings pretty much. And in the center you can see the ground through, and then you can see the ground through the part in between the two rings as well. And it's just attached by like these little spokes. You can see there's the metal things here, and then there's the little valve things here. These are three little circles, you can put them there. Anyway, for this I kind of didn't really draw it well. It's supposed to look like, I'm terrible with perspective, it's supposed to look like this is like coming out from his body, like he's holding it like any normal person would hold a metal detector. Not that any normal person would be holding a metal detector anyway. And it's just supposed to be like looking up at him, like really looking up at him. And he has like some kind of face covering, He's wearing something over his head. He has these square goggles on, and he has earbuds here, which are coming down and attached to it. But the sun is coming from behind him, so that he'd be very like darked out and like very much silhouetted, except for the metal detector, which wouldn't be, or maybe it partly would be. I don't really know. All right, and then there's this. This is just a close up of the dude's face. You'll see the only thing that's really poking out is his nose. He's wearing some kind of head thing. He has some kind of facial wrap, squarish goggles. And there's the earbuds, and you'll see he has like buttons down. Anyway, so then the next one, I'll keep it in vertical. I hope this isn't all sideways. Is this, it kind of takes up like the whole thing. And the first three panels are kind of on top of this one. So let's go over here. So this is like some mechanical wreckage or whatever. There's supposed to be like some tubing, or you know what I mean. Some shit coming out of there. It's busted, maybe there's like a busted screen or something like that. And this is all smoke, and the smoke comes up here. And then over here, you'll see this is like some other kind of wreckage. So this is like some cells, plant cells and animal cells or whatever, and then there's like an arm and a leg, or I don't know, whatever you think. It's just some kind of smoldering organic mass, whatever you think. Anyway, then there's a bunch of smoke coming up here as well. So the smoke kind of meets together here, and it kind of forms the background for this. So all this in the background is smoke in between the panels. And then you also see here, there's like just a flat landscape. You get a good idea. I kind of like how he has this big chunky top on, and you see the metal detector from the side, and the really skinny legs. He's got really skinny legs, really skinny arms. So you kind of get the sense that it's really just his jacket, which is massive. And when I was thinking of the jacket, it's kind of like this big black thing with brass buttons is what I was imagining, but it's whatever. In the background, you see there's like some like mountains or some shit or whatever. I don't really exactly know. I mean, that actually I don't really need to explain that. So then this is happening. So you'll see there's the pop can here. So it's another overhead of the the metal detector, which it kind of detects more than metal, as we'll see. And it's another overhead shot of the ground again, and it's the pop can is a little bit behind, so that means that it's moving forward, it's moving around, and you'll see here the tick 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 ticks turn into bo wo 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 was, you know, and you'll see there's like a little aura around the thing, the difference. And basically the point is there that it's like activated, it's like lights are going off, and it's like, oh, okay, there's some shit right here. And then you'll notice the bo wo wo was kind of go into this panel, and they follow up, and you'll see this is the metal detector flying around. It's supposed to be like spinning in a circle. There's some smoke up here as well, just to show. This is our dude with the metal detector. He's found something, he's stoked. So he throws that shit up in the air. He's like, get out of here. And he reaches down to grab something. So you see, this is his hand. This is his other hand. And he's like, let me get this shit. And then he goes and, oh, I guess this is not a panel. This is just the ground, I guess. And yeah, this is the panel of his hands. And you'll see it's over the pop can again. It can be whatever you want. Doesn't have to be a pop can, but really, I think pop can is great. Who doesn't love a pop can? You notice he's holding something, and that is a little bony bone there. Okay, so that is that one.